Howdy folks, let's see how this goes, eh? Everyone's well and good and healthy and happy and all that good stuff. Just waiting for my chat window to open up here. Let's check our camera, see if that's working okay. Yep, here we go. Alright, open up the window actually. It's been cold and warm and cold and warm. It's cold, I don't know. Start time. Let's just 15 files. Let's see what this files that's failed to backup is. Let me see. My iDrive is telling me things about my backup. Let me see what's not being backed up here. Interesting. Wait there. There's no permission to back up the folder. What? Alright, I'll have to investigate that. Alright, so we are. Pillars of Eternity Complete Edition, right? Because we've got the White Marsh and all. Let me turn me up a little bit. Should be better. So, we're continuing our routine of, well, week of, including the week of a mixture of games, trying things out, seeing how they perform, such and such. This should be interesting because it's a little bit different from what we're typically known for around these here parts, although we do play a few like Neverwinter and what have you, so I'm expecting probably similar things. I've already done my options, so everything should be good. You can see there. Let's give it one look-see. Only thing I turned on here was show personality reputation, because sometimes the dialogue choices are a little bit, you know, this game's loud. There we go. That's better. So, I played about 30-40% of this on the PC. So, it's still blind, you know, by about a measure of 70-80%. So, I've got a character already prepped and ready that I'm looking at right now on the screen there. So we're going to go with that. And Fred is going to be 4K'd up as our bear companion. Which I hope to God this is the one where you do get a companion. I'm pretty sure it is. It's been a few months, but pretty sure it's the one where we have the actual animal companions, which is always a beautiful, beautiful thing. Ah, bear companions. Beautiful. Alright. All little cat ones as well will be good as well. So that's that, and there, auto pause. This is my setup here. So this is a real-time stroke. No, it's not turn-based at all, really. It's a real-time pause and queue up your actions. Role-playing game. Party-based RPG, computer RPG. Many names. Again, typically should be my kind of bread or butter, but I don't think I've ever finished one of these before. But we got a good record on stream now of completing games and stuff. This one will take a while though, so yeah, that's all good. So that's what we got ticked there for anyone that's interested. These will pause things when certain things happen, such as if our character's attacked or if someone tries to punch them, as you see there, or if they've got low endurance or low health, or indeed if a character dies. Hopefully they've got a nice quick save button for this PlayStation setup. Otherwise we're boned. So I'm pretty sure quick save was a thing in the PC version, so we'll see. We're gonna need it, because this game can be can get a bit naughty, especially if you're in a place where you shouldn't be yet. Let me unplug this. If you're in a place where you shouldn't be yet, the game can get pretty damn naughty. So yeah. Oh, I've got a bunch of stuff closing hiding my chat windows. So, alright, we're good. Let me make sure it's connected actually. I feel like something's missing on the chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's connected. Connected. Let me just check the thingy. Logged in. Logged in. Logged in. What's up, young? No need for apologies, buddy. Hope the school is going well. Alright. It's fiddling windows into place. Yeah. Alright. And that put that one on top. Alright. There we go. So that's the graphics options there. There's not much in there. There's a good amount of options for this kind of game though. We can also fiddle with all the audio elements, which is good because, like I've said, a lot of games only have like music and sound. Really, do they have a master volume? And really, do they separate voice? So it's nice to have all three, all 4 options. So everything you need to master the audio. If anything's a bit soft, we can fiddle with it. Speaking of soft, alright. And then controls, you can see we're playing on a console peasantry. I've never played this with a control pad, so we'll see how this goes. Because, like I said, a little bit I played of it. Well, I say a little bit. It's not really a little bit, because, you know, it's a big old game, so. And when I played, there wasn't a complete edition or a definitive edition or a hardcore X edition. It was just a standard edition. There was no DLC or anything like that, and it was like a. And they did some serious updates to this game, so there'll be lots of things that are different as well. Yep, we finished Spider-Man, buddy. It's all done. It's all in the VODs if you missed any. We got that finished a few days ago. Last week, I think. Great game. About 8.5, 9 out of 10, I'd say. That one. We got it done. Good fun. I'll be coming back to it once they release all the DLC, probably. So yeah. Oh, I'm back. Last Tuesday. Oh, there we go. Thanks, JK. So yeah, likely around last Tuesday. Yeah, that would make sense actually, because that was a work day. And I think I started in the evening, and it was really quick. We played on a Monday, and I had to finish. No, wait there. Yeah, I had to finish kind of early because of the early morning. And then we had like literally less than 15 minutes for the boss, and then we had like the 40-minute credits, longest credits ever. So yeah, Tuesday sounds about right. Right, that's our thingy there. I didn't make any changes, but we'll save anyway. So let's go new game, and let's now that audio feels soft, turn up a bit. All right, so let's do it. All right, let me go through these. So I have story time. Story time is for players who are more interested in exploration and story development than the challenge of combat. While story is active, the enemy composition of battles is the same as normal difficulty, but the game mechanics are biased in the player's favour. Additionally, the party can carry an unlimited number of campaign supplies. 9.5. Only reason I don't give it above 9 is because there's so much busy work, buddy. So much, and a lot of it was repeating busy work. I know how many times we had to stop. We didn't have to, but how many times we stop a car that's been stolen in the same way, in the same animation, or save someone from cars, and it was their twin brother, or their twin sister. Yeah, nah, too much busy work for over 9. And too much repeating busy work, more importantly. I can never give games with way too many busy works, 9.5s or 10s. Something like a Bioshock gets like a 10 because it doesn't have those repeating arcs. It's all story, go through different areas with similar mechanics. You know, if we were just talking story without the busy work, it would have been easily 9 or 10, easily. Anyway, additionally, yeah, we've done that. So easy difficulty requires minimum micromanagement and easy forgiveness mistakes in combat. Now the audio's gone loud again. So when it picks up, alright, I got you guys. I can hear it. What's going on? Micromanagement, easy forgiveness mistakes in combat is strongly recommended for those who are new or recently returning to real-time party-based RPG. So it's real-time, as I said. But you can pause it and stack up your commands and things that you want each member of your party to do. Normal, that's what we'll be playing on. The normal difficulty requires strategy and efficiency, but forgives a few mistakes in combat. It is not recommended for newcomers to real-time party-based RPGs. It's not our first rodeo, so we'll be going with normal. Hard, suited for Infinity Engine veterans. As people that played the previous style of these games, by the likes of Obsidian and BioWare and such, I think. We're looking for a challenge. Survival requires micromanagement, optimization of stats through items, spells, and abilities, and then Path of the Damned. One thing I didn't like was the stealth levels. You see, the thing with it is, I didn't like the challenges that had stealth and the rest of it. I don't know. I feel like a lot of the stuff they put in there was to make the game 10 hours longer, 5 to 10 hours longer. Also that they had enough things for you to unlock suits and so forth. I feel like the campaign missions were awesome. The most of the side missions were awesome. Little mini games were awesome. I just didn't like the constant influx of random street crimes that were the same thing over and over again, and things like that. It's filler, you know. But otherwise, it's still a great game. I mean, you know, I wouldn't say anyone was mad for giving it a 9.5 or even a 10 if they want to, because it is really good. Depends on what you do as well. If you don't do the busy work like we did, then maybe you feel a lot better about it. Alright. Warning, this option cannot be changed in game. Oh, wait, did I read it? In Path of the Damned, enemies receive a bonus to most stats and encounters have many more enemies. This option can't be changed in game, so you cannot change it if you do that. It's only intended for players who want the most punishing encounters. And then we got 2 other options down here. Expert mode disables. Now these 2 things here were not in the game when I played. Originally. And again, like I said, we haven't. I've never completed the game or anything. Like, I played like probably just like chapter 1 or something like that, maybe even that. So, expert mode disables a number of helper features in the game. Players who want to rely on their own faculties and intuition while playing the game should play on expert mode. This option is selected when you start a new game. What? This option is selected when you start a new game. It cannot be enabled in game, and if disabled, cannot be re-enabled. This is on already. Is that what they're saying? This option is selected when you start a new game. Okay, well, we'll just leave it. I haven't touched it. And Trial of the Iron Man. I imagine that's typical Iron Man mode where you are basically boned. When you're boned basically. Only one save file is kept for the entire playthrough. Player is killed, file is deleted, and you must start again. This option cannot be changed in game. So there you go. So we can go normal. It doesn't seem like it's on. Even though they say it's on. This option is selected when you start a new game. I don't know if I believe them. I'll leave it. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's selected, does it? Looks like it's off. This option is selected when you start a new game. It cannot be enabled. It cannot be enabled in-game. If disabled, cannot be re-enabled. I mean, should we put it on? Disables a number of helper features in the game. I might have to check that. See what these helper features are. I imagine there's an achievement associated with it, probably. As much as we care about achievements, but let me check what that entails. Let's see what that is. Expert mode, let's see what's going on with this. Alright, let's see. Gamepedia. Alright. Expert. Alright, here we go. Enable more punitive and demanding gameplay elements. In and out of combat, including disabling all individual extra options in the section below even. Mode is similar to Fallout New Vegas Hardcore mode. Expert mode. Because it disables all of the common ease of use helper information. It is regarded by some players as the most realistic way to play. It's disabling all the individual extra options in the section below. So there's extra options. Let me see this here. Can be enabled, disable, tweak difficulty. It might be because I turned on something else on. I think that's what it is. Yeah. So one of the options is show personality reputation. That is disabled by default. I think turning it on has basically turned off expert mode. Maim companions before death. I think that's basically knockout status. Area of effect highlight and biographical, yeah. So we're playing in expert mode minus personality and reputation display. Yeah, that's why it's off. I mean, the reason why I put it on is because I don't like when the dialogue is a little bit, what's the word? It's not really clear whether it's a good response, bad response, or sometimes, you know, sometimes you'll think this is a medium response, and the game will decide that that's a evil response type of thing. But I mean, let me just check something. Let me see something. It's still not on. We can turn it off afterwards anyway. It's on easy by default as well, which is kind of interesting. But you can change difficulty if you need to. So we'll put it on. We can turn these things off. If it becomes too hideous, we can change these things. We can change difficulty, and expert mode can be. It cannot be enabled in game, but it can be disabled. It just can't be put back on again. So let's do that. Let's go with the way they intended things. I think messing the options messed with this. But we'll see what they're saying. Let's see what they got going on there. All right. My chat window's back in view. Alright. I put the fan on. Or should I open up the window fully? I don't know.
Five wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
Okay. We are ill. With this being Obsidian, you can expect some amazing writing. An atmosphere. I might change my voice audio because I don't know. I still feel like I can hear crackles every now and then, which kind of is irritating. I don't know.
We shall see.
Alright. Let's continue forth. Alright, get this out of the way. Alright, so here's our character creation. This could take us about an hour. No, I won't do because I've got my character already in mind from my 30%, 20% playthrough previously on the PC. So I'm going to copy that pretty much. I will go through what's what, just in case this is anyone's first rodeo. Right. So at the top, obviously, we have the sex, the race, the class. We have attributes in the middle, culture, appearance, and voice. Now, let's get my window up here of what I've gone with. So obviously male, I like to try and recreate a version of myself in my role-playing games for obvious reasons. I know some people like to create females with big butts so they can look at them. That's a true story. I had a friend that used to do that. He used to make chicks with big butts so he could just look at them while he was playing. Bit strange, but bless him anyway. So obviously male. Oh, hey there. Nope, don't confirm. So I press so when I'm pressing the L1 and R1 to move along. Race was a human. Wait there. Right, so it's all by the L1 and R1. And then I went with meadow folk. That should be a... Did I miss anything? Okay, so look. The place of men in society varies from culture to culture. Cultures like Ador, I forget, and the Drywood, or Dirwood, the Darwood, placed at the forefront of military, politics, and heavy labor. Among the tribes of Nastak, men perform many of the homesteading and organizational duties. In Era, Galfaf, and Ex-Metal, men and women have more fluid and cracks and CPU spikes apparently. In all societies, there are exceptions to the rule, and men can be found in a wide variety of stations and professions. And in woman's role in Eora, man, pronunciations are going to be interesting, is largely dependent on where she is from. In the Adair Empire, Valalian republics and the Drywood, women occupy many domestic, educational, and organizational roles. They are the primary hunters, soldiers, and leaders of the tribes of Nasatak. In Galfaf, and Inex-Miltolada, women and men have more fluid social roles again. In all societies, there are exceptions to the rule, and women can be found in a wide variety of stations. So it doesn't. I get in the sense it doesn't matter what you pick really, as far as your gender, for legal reasons probably. So yeah. So then you pick your race. Yeah, I can go through these real quickly. So humans, commonly called folk, are the most common in the race in the Drywood, Adair Empire, Old Valia, and the Valian republics. Though not as large as Tararan Umanua, humans are known for their strength and willpower. And we get resolve and might +1. Let me just see if I can... Here we go. This is this has been specially made so that you can keyboard and mouse without a keyboard and mouse, basically. We can find out what the Drywood is by pressing on the left stick. Here we can get the tooltips. So the Drywood is a colonial nation founded by settlers from the Adair Empire. Following a series of conflicts with Adair, the territory became independent in 2672. AI, artificial intelligence. No, I'm joking. And is now ruled by a Duke, or I think it's Duke, who is elected by 7 Earls that oversee earldoms. Ooh, Obsidian. Gosh, you're writing. You're killing me with some of this writing here. The Velian Republic's a missile power and former colony of larger, more ancient nation, Old Valia. Republics lie to the south of Drywood and Ganfath, and are ruled by a duke elected by the Council Galili Asagia, a council of 14 dukes, including its 5 most prominent, the Duke's Bells, kind of like the Duke's Bollocks, maybe, I don't know. Jeez. This is going to be murder. And then we can find out what this gives us. So resolve reflects the character's internal drive, determination and fearlessness, and the emotional intensity they can project to others. It can be useful for mental intimidation, leadership, and convincing performances. In combat, it helps characters maintain concentration and contributes to the will and defenses. These are kind of a little bit... It's a different system somewhat, let's say that, compared to some other ones. Might represents a character's physical and spiritual strength, brute force, as well as their ability to channel powerful energy. During interactions, it can be useful for intimidating displays and acts of brute force. In combat, it contributes to both damage and healing, as well as fortitude defense. And then we have the Amuwa. Yeah. That's how they look. Basically big bastards. With might +2, so they're strong. The mighty Amuawa are the largest of the Kef races and are commonly found in or near oceans. Though not truly aquatic, they have an affinity for water, and many of their civilizations, such as Huata, are based on naval dominance. They're known for their unparalleled strength. I believe the second game has a big emphasis on seafaring and naval exploits. So yeah, dwarfs, small guys. There you go. Small but mighty usually, as you can see by the might time +2. It's interesting that the Amuawa only have 1 stat, which is might 2. But like, oh, but then again, dwarf does have a minus on dexterity, probably because of their shorter limbs. Makes sense. But like we get 2 +1s there. These guys will get +2 on the might as the Amuawa, but also constitution. You just won't be able to use bows and such, I believe, is kind of the thing. We won't be as good with it. Let's have a look-see. Dexterity went too far. Dexterity is an abstraction of a character's hand-eye coordination, balance, and overall grace. In interactions, it can be used for sleight of hand and fast reactions. In combat, it affects the character's action, speed, and with all attacks, spells, and abilities, and contributes to the reflex defense. That's a big thing to be -1 on. Constitution is a combination of characters' overall health and stamina. Although it is not used much in interactions, it is sometimes checked to withstand pain or endure a physically taxing ordeal. In combat, it affects maximum health and endurance and contributes to the fortitude of defense. I just want to say as well that yesterday I had to finish stream a little bit early on last session because of my your wisdom tooth. I'm still what has that got to do with it? I keep getting this wrong. It's not the is it the not blood sugar? What is it? Blood pressure level. That's it. Need to get my blood pressure level down still before I can do anything about it. Well, I'm not on any painkillers or anything like that, but you know, it could have potentially affect. It's not bothering me right now, but like I said, if provided, you know, it doesn't bother me, we'll be fine, and we can just continue as normal, as we normally do. But if it rears its ugly head, then we may have a vampire situation again. It's just a heads up. I'm fine right now. I'm good right now. Right. So, where are we? Reading the description of the dwarf. By virtue of land covered and number of colonies settled, dwarves are the most well-travelled race in the world. They're commonly found in the Drywood and the Valian republics and also any colonised land. Dwarves are known for their great strength and tenacity. It's true. Elves? Elves are the dominant race in Galfath, and the white that wens are extremely common in Drywood and Edir. Elves are known for their speed and intelligence as well as commonly isolationist nature. They have dexterity and perception +1. Let's see. Ganfath, a territory comprised of the forest southeast of Bell River, populated indigenously by a group of loosely affiliated tribes collectively known as Galfathans, and governed by a council of its 6 most powerful tribes. Galfath is home to a large number of ruined Enwithan sites, which Galfans hold sacred. The ruins have been a part of a number of large-scale conflicts with Drywoodian colonists, whose settlements often encroach on Galfathian territory, and who frequently seek to plunder the ruins for their relics. Did we look at resolve? Yep, and my perception we haven't done. Perception represents a character's senses as well as their instinctive ability to pick up on details. In interactions, it can be used to catch someone in a lie, to make an observant comment about their appearance, or to notice something happening in the background. In combat, it contributes to accuracy, reflex, defense, and grants a bonus to interrupt. Hoping that the reading as well isn't going to affect my wisdom flare up. I'm hoping. No. A lot of mouth movement. Probably not the best game to be playing when you if it's triggered by such mouth movements. But then again, you know, commentary requires mouth movement anyway, so I can't win. Next is the Orlan. I don't know, like same height as a dwarf almost. Okay, Orlans are the smallest of the Kith races, but many cultures don't consider them to be civilized at all. Also notable for their large ears, two-toned skin, and hirsute bodies. Orlans are commonly found in Galfath, the Imactal Plains, and parts of Drywood. They are known for their mental intensity and sharp senses. For those, you get +1 resolve, -1 in might, and +2 in perception. And then finally, oh, did I miss anything? No, we're good. Godlike is the last one. Whoa. Whoa. These guys are interesting looking. Okay, the godlike are children of the Kith, civilized races who have been blessed with physical aspects associated with the gods, though some do not consider it a blessing. These aspects may take many forms and often come with mystical powers. Aberrant head shapes are typical, and godlike are unable to wear protective headgear, as it is near impossible to find anything that fits. That's not surprising. Although I suppose you could just expose the horns and make something that goes around it. Like a godlike ski mask thing. Got some glowing thing going on in his face as well. Because of their unusual nature and their inability to reproduce, they can't reproduce, godlike are often viewed with fear and wonder. Dexterity +1 and intellect +1. That's a new one. Intellect represents a character's logic and reasoning capabilities. In interactions, it can be useful for deduction, sudden realizations, and problem solving. In combat, it contributes to will, defense, and influences durations and areas of effect for all abilities and talents. Alright. We're going human. And then you can pick your sub-race, or kind of like your place of birth, shall we say, which gives you different bonuses as well. So in my original setup, it's the meadow folk, I believe. Yep. Alright, so obviously as well different different races will have different thingy sub races, as you can see. I'm gonna go through every single one of these because it will take like probably 6 or 7 hours, but I will go through all the human ones, give you an idea. Right, so meadow folk, which we're gonna be the most common humans in Drywood. Meadow folk, or was that Titan? I've lived in that area for almost 2,000 years. Meadow folk traditionally lived in the edges of elven forests, working in the open plains, hence their name. Most humans in the Drywood are Tartan. Fighting spirit. Once per encounter, 5 seconds after being reduced below 50%. Endurance. Folk. Below 50% endurance. Folk temporarily gain bonuses to accuracy and damage. That's what we get with that one. Ocean folk. It changes your appearance as well, which is interesting. Although you can customize your appearance, so don't worry about that. Ocean folk. Kalbandra originated near the equator on the other side of the globe and are currently the most widespread human group in that region, but they have also migrated to the far reaches of the world. Ocean folk are the dominant culture in the Valyrian republics and also common in Drywood. Fighting spirit. Once per encounter, 5 seconds after being... same thing. Same thing basically. The same thing, just different backstory. Savannah folk, or Savannah. Savannah folk, Natlan, come originally from just south of the equator and, with the exception of some groups that are migrated north, have remained in the same location for over 10,000 years. The name Natlan literally means original. Are quite common in... Red Ceres? Drywood's neighbor to the north. Red Ceres is a nation firmly rooted in its Ephraim faith, a fervor that took hold during the events of Saints' War and remains even after the apparent death of Eophas. A per encounter ability can be used for a set number of times per combat. For example, an ability that has 3 uses per encounter can only be used 3 times during a single fight. At the end of combat, the uses will be refilled for the next encounter. I mean, damage should be pretty obvious. There are 8 damage types in Pillars of Eternity, maybe not. Slash, pierce, crush, burn, shock, corrode, freeze, and roar. Damage types are used to determine how easily a target resists damage of that type, based on their damage reductions. A creature or suit of armor may be very resistant to one type of damage, but quite vulnerable to another. Some weapons or attacks may do multiple damage types, or list an or between their damage types. When an or is listed, the attack will always do the damage type that the target is most vulnerable to. Or damage is the only damage type that ignores all damage reductions and is generally associated with poisons and similar effects. I was going to say that one of the things in this as well as the armor and items are, there are some cool armor and items that I'd found in my brief playthrough of it, but a lot of them are very they're not very good. They're like a lot. Is it the armor? I think a lot of the armor doesn't do things like protect you in the same way that you'd have typically in an RPG, where you can find some really good armor and it has lots of them are just basically cosmetic. It's kind of weird. Anyway, you'll see. Maybe it changed it since the updates and stuff, I don't know. But I found lots of the items to be pretty much samey, should we say? Underwhelming. That's not to say there isn't good things in the end, good items and stuff like that. It's just, it's a little bit different from some of the other games when it comes to items. Alright, so Meadow folk we are. And we are going to be a Power Ranger. One of my favourite classes generally. Usually a good balance between, I think I've said this before, in like Neverwinter or something like that. I say a good balance between magic, long range and close range, and sometimes you get nice animal companion, like bears that you might call Fred. Just saying. Probably not going to read all of the descriptions of all these because that's, yeah. But like if you want to pause and read them, you can go for it. That's a lot. I'm just going to read R1. You can see we've got Barbarian, Paladin, Chanter, Priest, Cypher, Ranger, Druid, Rogue, Fighter, Wizard, and Monk. So you can totally be a ninja monk if that's your thing. There's lots of stuff going on here, lots of breakdown of all the different things that you get and so forth. It's a lot. It's a lot of reading. This is a ready game as well, so expect a lot of it. Ranger. This is R1. Rangers are warriors of the woodlands and masters of the hunt. Always partner with soul-bonded animal companions. Sweet! They can be found in wild spaces all over the world, as their lifestyles often tend toward independence and isolation. It's rare for rangers to become an integral part of a large fighting force, but they are often employed as scouts and guides. Starting ability. Animal companion. All rangers share a strong bond with an animal companion. Companion fights at the ranger's command and is extremely valuable for its ability to run interference. This is very true. Animal companions don't do much damage, but they have high damage reduction. The link between the ranger and companion is powerful. If one goes down in battle, the other suffers as well. So stealth +1, survival +2, endurance 36 +12, level high, health 5 times endurance higher, accuracy 30 +3, level very high. We need accuracy, I imagine, with our thingy-majiggy. Bow and that. And then deflection 15 average. Again, damage types. Different effects of things. Restrictions are explicitly bundled sets of status effects that can apply to or suspended or fully removed from a character. Can be blinded and so forth. On the right thing. Right. Sneak attack applies bonus damage to the rogue's range and melee weapon attacks when the target has any of the following afflictions. Go for blinded, flanked, hobbled, paralyzed, petrified, prone, stuck, stunned, or weakened. This applies to any target the rogue strikes with a weapon within the first 2 seconds of combat. Oh, when the target, not us. I thought that doesn't make sense. So if the target has any of those things. So that's handy. Alright. Oh yeah, should be a different look for each as well. So as you can see, rogue, it's rogue, ranger. Am I looking at the right thing? I'm getting confused. Everything's been moving around. That was the rogue, I think. That's the rogue, yeah. Ignore that. I thought, as I said to myself, where's the actual animal companion bit gone? Reading the wrong damn thing. Alright, so yeah, there you go. I say where's our bow as well. That's how the priest looks. Paladin. Barbarian. Dual wielding there. Looking like Conan. Chanter. Big axe. Almost like a hellblade. Hellblade really. Halberd. Cypher. Looking like a rag and bones man. Druid. That small shield. Fighter. wizard. Looking wizardy-ish. And the monk doesn't even need any weapons. Just pure Fist of the North Star. Alright. That's our ranger there. Next. Right, let me see what we went with here. I think it was marked prey. I think that's what we get actually. I don't think we get to choose here. So this is what we start with. Marked prey. Designates a single target as prey, giving the ranger and animal companion a damage bonus against that target. You can use it once per encounter. Its speed is average. And its range is 20 meters. It affects a foe target and they're marked for 30 seconds. Then wounding shot. As he or she would flee with fleeing prey, the hunter aims for a spot that will slow the target's enemy's progress, hobbling the target and inflicting raw damage over time to it. Oh, is it? You can choose one? Oh, one, you're right, yeah. Remaining one. Okay, so we only get to choose one. Okay, well, for my good spot, for my character here, it looks like I went with the marked prey to start with. So target, hobbling target inflicting raw damage over time. Yeah, so you get 2 per counter with that. Average speed 6 meters, and so forth. And go with the marked prey. You can see there's a whole bunch of levels as well in there. Marked prey will go nicely with Fred. Next. Now you get to pick your animal companion there. And have a wolf, stag, a lion, boar, bear, that's ours, antelope. Yeah, that's a lot. Alright, so. And I think they have different stats, obviously, different things they can do. Or somewhat, anyway. It might be the same actually. I think the only difference may be speed, I'm not sure. Everything says the same, really. Overall. Anyway, we're going with the bear. Right, bear companions have unusually high damage reduction, giving them superior protection from all forms of damage. Oh, then again, here we go, differences at the top. It's like the wolf companions do high damage. Yeah, there we go, see, JK's on it. So the top half has different descriptions for each, so what they specialize in. So when wolf companions do high damage, and can more easily avoid disengagement attacks. The stags activate melee attack that does damage to all enemies in a small area around the main target. Lions have the ability to terrify enemies with a powerful roar. The boar companions inflict more damage when they are below 50% endurance. Obviously the bear has an unusually high damage reduction, as I said, giving them superior protection from all forms of damage. So basically, a tank. Our bear is going to be our tank. And antelope companions have naturally superior defenses. Deflection, fortitude, reflex, and will. So I imagine they dodge more than sustain, or whereas a bear soaks up. Right. So we've got our bear companion there. Next. And here we go. Of course it's Fred. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, now the stats. So we read the descriptions of each of these already. Yeah. Same thing, basically. Did we read resolve? Yeah, all of them. Okay, so what I'm going to do is use my stats that I have here. My 20-30% previous playthrough. So I went with might to be 15. Condition, constitution even is 10. Dexterity is 14. Perception 15. Resolve 10. Intelligence. Wait, there's something's wrong with that. This has been updated since obviously 15, 10, 14, 15. This was 13 before. So I don't know if they've changed it so that you get one less point or something. This is random roll. I don't think it's random though. I have to think about turning something else down to get the intellect on 14, I'm not sure. Should be alright, should be alright. It's just not like it affects the leveling up thing. So let me just check again. 10, 14, it should be 14 minutes 13 instead. Perception 15, Dexterity 14, Constitution 10, might. Alright, that will do. Makes me wonder how much has changed though. Alright, here we go, another sub-stat bonus thingy-majiggy you can have. I'm not going to go through all of them again, but I'll just go on the screen so you can kind of have a look. The Deadfire thing is what the second game is subtitled as, Deadfire. So I might read that real quickly. Consists of a nation of mass attack, dozens of animal settlements, hundreds of lawless pirate-infested islands that stretch along the southern sea. Deadfire is home to borrowed dwarves, Amua, and a mixed variety of other races. Deadfire Achulago is the last stop for anyone headed east. A multitude of monstrous sea creatures infest the ocean beyond, making travel virtually impossible. We've got that to look forward to in the second game. The old Deadfire. This is what we are the Adair label. I can't say the word. Labourer, there we go. You've got the other ones here as well. This one, and that one there. And this one. Those are living lands. And a white that wins. Alright. The Adair Empire is currently the largest and most powerful force in this part of the... Oh, wait there. Wait there. Ah. Hold on a second. I'm wondering if the intelligence was 14 because I went with this or something. Wait there. Ah, I think I know what I did. So I know what's going on. Right, so that makes sense. Alright. So yeah, I went with that for the resolve +1. What might have happened is, I think I know what's happened basically. Alright, let me go back. I think this was 14. I went with this one. Now, the Adair Empire is currently the largest, most powerful force in this part of the world. It is centered around the equator and has a tropical climate. The Empire has colonies in numerous areas of the world. Greater Adair is at its heart and houses the majority of its human and elven nations. That gives us resolve +1. That still doesn't sound right. Because then it would be 11, wouldn't it? Right, roll with it for the moment. I'm pretty sure it says there on my sheet there, it says add a labourer. So let's go with that one. And you got different extra little background things here that can give you extra stat basically. Aristocrat, should be law +2. Already added +1 and moved on to yeah. That would be widen, right? That makes sense then. Because that's matching my stats. That's probably what it is, as you say. 15, 10, 14, 15, 14, 10. Well, that will give us law +2. Colonist gives you survival +2. Dissident gives you stealth +1 and law +1. Adair Drifter gives you stealth +1, mechanics +1. Hunter gives you stealth +1 and survival +1. Labourer, which we're going for, gives us athletics and mechanics +1. Your life has been spent in the study of your craft. You trained and prepared, hoping to hone your skills and ply your trade. And then Mercenary, athletics and law +1. Merchant, law, mechanics +1. Clergyman, law +2. And slave, athletics and survival +1. Your background affects your stats, which makes sense, or bonuses. And now my stats matches my setup here, which is 15, 10, 14, 15, 14 and 10. So yeah. Alright, good stuff. Right, appearance. I'm just going with what I've got on my screen. I have my secondary screen. And the other on the PC. Trying to match it up. Yep, that's fine. It's funny I took screenshots of these things back in the day before I was even streaming like I knew or something. Oh, it's not too long ago, I think so. Thankfully. Hey, what's up, Black Hawk? What's up, buddy? Head is number 5. Yeah, skin's a little bit funky in this game. Oh, there's an extra thing here. Oh, the portrait was on the other side of the window, that's all. It's not an extra thing. And here was 1. Have a look, see. I might change that. That's true as well, yeah. More options for different races is a possibility. I just noticed something actually. My restream thing's not working, is it? It's not spreading the chats around. Relay chat thing. Where is it? Right there. Where's my relay thing? Moderators wise, Black Hawk, I'll have to see about that, buddy. That's the thing that's chosen over time. But thanks though for the kind words. Where's my relay thing? Might have to go into the web thingy. I think that's where it's at. Alright, hold on a second. I was just saying I don't necessarily need it always on the screen because it relays the things, but now it's not doing it. Oh, I need to see what's going on. Settings. Relay. Yeah. Where's the other bit? I'm not sure what's going on with that. Let me just see right there. Still trying to find it. Place long URLs, no. Place show view cat, no. Modifications, no. Hide, compact, preview, no. I think it's this. I think it should be working now. Oh, we'll just test. Sign into chat. What's the highest views you ever got in a video? I don't know. Highest, I don't know, probably 300 or 400 or something. Yeah. Red Dead Redemption is probably the one that's got the highest. Let me just test this thing. There we go. Alright. We don't need it on the screen necessarily now. Is it doing it twice? Is it messed up? It looks bad. Doesn't look right to me. Oh, wait there. It doesn't look good. It looks like it's bugged. Wait there. Looks a bit messed up. Turn that off. It's like it's spamming now. I haven't done that spam thing again, have I? Oh boy. Yeah, it's spamming. Wait there. I've spammed my own chat. Again. Go figure. Eventually it's got to stop, right? This fiddle will just here while I keep one eye on this. It's still going even though I've closed it. Jeez. Oh gosh, I've done that thing again. Right, has it stopped? I think it stopped. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Jeez. I don't know why it changed in the first place. It was fine before. I didn't change any of the settings for it to go crazy. Alright, that's why I went with one in the first place. The rest looks kind of goofy. Goofy facial hairs all around. It looked like a Lego facial hairs basically. I'm gonna open up this chatbot thingy back up. Let's see if it goes nuts again. Alright, that'll do. Oh wait there, portrait. No. That's the one I went for previously, even though it looks nothing like the character. More there. And you've got the different races here. I wasn't joking when I said we've been this character screen for about an hour. Even with our templates. Some nicer portraits here. But not really not really what I want personally. All that spam. Jeez. Just need to test it out though, see if it's working properly or not. And back round. Yeah, it looks closest to what I'll do. The thing is, the skin color on this looks a lot brighter than the one I picked in, even the same number or same slot. It's kind of weird. Might just be my TV. Not sure. I shouldn't go with this dude this time around. Looks a bit more like our guy. And voice was Mel Smooth, I think was the best one. How do we sample it again? Can we sample it?
Hey there. Watch and learn. I'll teach you a lesson!
Keeping an eye out. What is it? Now I am the leader of the group. Kill them all!
Not a sound. I'm here. I'm flattered.
Yeah!
Shh.
I've got this.
Whoa.
Let's go!
Nope.
Quick and quiet. Just say the word.
I'll lead the way.
Attack!
Let's keep quiet.
There's a lot though.
Oh?
You can even make your dude have a chick's voice if you're that way inclined.
Watch and learn. Let's go!
Shh. That'd just be wrong, wouldn't it?
Yes. I've got this.
Death to our enemies!
Easy now.
What we need is a voice that smells like goes, "Get out!" That'd be
I shall lead
good.
us.
Easy does it. Yeah?
Sometimes it plays nothing when you press. Like now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah! They'll never know I'm here.
Yeah, I'll go with that. Alright, trying to remember how the if the characters in this game generally have two names or one on the screen. I think we'll go with my classic Monica. Good. That's our guy. That's your boy in digital form. Well, actually, you know what? I ended up using this picture. It was actually wasn't this one. I just saw. It's probably a better picture. I don't know. I can find him. No, actually, I want this one. Because that one looks like I'm some kind of priest or something. I don't know. Just missing the facial hairs, and that bottom lip's a bit Jay-Z, a bit big, but I don't know. I think I'm feeling this guy more. Alright. Let's do it. Harrow of character creation, or roughly. Proper RPG. Ooh. The Gilded Veil. And this game as well has lots of situations where it's like certain characters will read and some of them won't. It's kind of weird. Look at our guy as well. He looks completely white. Weird. The caravan master finishes addressing the group. His bushy red moustache and sagging jowls quivering as if for emphasis.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
He nods toward a looming black mass on the hillside.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who'd be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks. Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Veil's less than a day out. Understood?
At last, the caravan master turns to you, frowning as he looks you over.
Touch of the rumbling rock, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards, unless you don't drink water, course, in which case you'll be dead in a day.
Yep, that's a good idea. Beautiful. Yeah, so remember we're sick. We're starting this journey not feeling too well.
There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry, about the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water. I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
Okay. Looks over his soldier is a shoulder at his assistant. A lanky, intense man named Sparfell carries an old, sun-bleached bow. Sparfell nods and slides a worn bow over his shoulder. Why do I keep saying shoulder? Shoulder! Right, so now is our dialogue. Selection of options here. Where would we find these berries now then?
They grow on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
They got grey when we've asked the questions, very clear. What are these ruins? What are those ruins even?
Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear. Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pawn, so I hear.
He adds with a wink. Who did build these ruins?
Got different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much.
Is it dangerous out here?
Not if you hurry about your business. And not if the weather holds up.
There is concern in his tone, but he does not elaborate. He's a little nervous. What kind of weather do they get out in these air parts?
This time of year, rain mostly, and wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time. Locals call it a beawick, born out of the ether, the spirit's path. Never seen it myself, never care to.
Beawick. Whoa. And what are these huge rocks coming up out of the ground? I think he's talking about those big green... We're talking about those big green things that are just here and there. The green things. They're coming out of the ground. They're big.
They don't got Adra where you come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories. It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days. The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
Indeed. Okay, I'll go back those berries then. See if we can fix ourselves up from this sickness.
Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
Ah, I love enough him. He scans over the travellers, resting his eyes at length on a sturdy, armour-clad woman who has spent the journey's nights sleeping on uneven ground without a blanket or pillow. She's hardcore.
Kalisha. Kalisha!
Woman looks up on her own time.
He needs to find some springberries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Yeah, that's not exactly encouraging us here.
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her, you're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything.
After he chuckles and shakes his head, he casts a sidelong glance at her. They pays too well for her to allow us to just drop dead. How dare she?
Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
Oh, watch out
You
for
heard
that
the man.
beawick.
Let's get going before you keel over.
Alright. Let's see how this works then. We've got a symbol. Right down in the corner there. I wonder if I should move the camera to the top. No, that thing in there. I don't know actually. While it's on. Oh boy, scratch my back. Oh. Okay, so right stick is moving the camera here. Imagine the left stick's gonna move. Our left stick's moving us. Move the camera all around. That's good. We have a little symbol, as I was saying, there to the right down the bottom left there, a little purple icon, like as if to say we're sick, I'm guessing. And a little predator icon there, which is our companion, the bear. Hey Synth, what's up, man? Looks like the thing's working now as well. It's good to see. You can see our bear there. There's Fred, looking like a badass. Good stuff. It's gonna be interesting to see how this works with a pad. We have something here. We got quick save. Let's get a new hard save. We need to save scuzz in this game, like badly, like loads. So yeah, see what this is saying.
This calls for a subtle touch.
Mechanics 1, Red lockpicks 1. I don't know if we've got any of that. Just trying to see what the so left stick, right, left and right buttons, shoulder buttons are selecting our party members. Now the bear's in the lead, moving by himself. Our bud here, Fred. Oops. And if I press L1 and R1, then we select all of them. That I do, buddy. That I do. Too many. Just kind of testing. Been a few tests these last few days anyway. See what's what. See how what would play and see what resonates and what doesn't and so forth. You know. What's my maybe D-pad? Ah, that's our zoom. When I zoom in on Fred here. What's the reset? Yeah, it did say what the reset button was. Ah, this is left stick or yeah. So the left trigger is our like menus of things. Right trigger button is our actions, looks like. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. What do I want to see? I want to see what our mechanics was. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Where's our mechanics? We got the mechanics. We've got lockpicks. Right, cool. Alright. Good stuff. Does she have the can she do that? Zero. She ain't got it. She would require 3 lockpicks, it seems, with no mechanics. We require 1 with our mechanics. Interesting.
This calls for a subtle touch.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting, interesting, and interesting. Let me zoom in a bit more. How do you reset the camera? Fast mode active, slow mode. Slow mode, fast mode. Okay. These tall glass green pillars appear as if they have sprouted from the earth. The flickering fire sets shadows dancing within. Let's get out of slow mode. It seems to work pretty well overall so far. Was it in the menu? Ah. There we go. Area map, options menu, yep. Yeah, general radio menu, combat radio, previous, next. Oh, so we just hold one to select all characters, I think. Zoom in, out, slow mode, fast mode, scouting, camera. Press down to change it to follow camera mode. Interact, attack, pause on pause, cancel, back. With effects, move, borders. Okay. This outside I'm hearing. Okay. So it wasn't a reset camera though, no. Not really. Alright, that's fine. Well, that's interesting. So it's not like a mouse touch mode, it's going to be based on our left stick here. It's interesting. Or there's scout mode.
I'll take a peek.
So it's like sneak basically, right? No interaction to be had with those. Horses there, just chilling out. What's this? All ends cradle. That's not the berries we need, but it's something. So, pressing the right stick down, we can change the camera mode to follow. Works pretty well so far. I have to see how it is in combat. Fallen tree doesn't budge. Sap oozes from the jagged.
Not looking forward to
trunk.
trying to lift that thing tomorrow.
Yeah, I hear that. A big ass tree. Be searching around for stuff. I have to say it's really cool. Play this on a big massive screen while sitting back. Interesting as well. That's cool. Cool and interesting. Interesting and cool. You know. They're both. That's right. Don't forget. Ever. Ever. Just trying to assess if this camera's too damn big or not. Suppose it's okay. I'm gonna make it a little smaller if anyone likes it to be smaller. I'd have it off. Trying to utilize it a little bit more. Oh, hello. We have ourselves a lockpick, as well as some clothing with a DR of 0, which is like the rating, defense rating, I think it stands up for. Has a higher recovery speed though. No defense. We should take all of it if we can. Now we should be able to bust into this this here. Let's see if we can.
This calls for a subtle touch.
One party locks and office crowd 1. Yes. Do it. Damage reduction? Ah. Yeah. I think you're right, JK. Damage reduction. I have to try and remember. I'll end up calling it something else a bit.
There. What did I tell
Success. We've got 10 XP for that. I don't know if they've changed it, but I don't think you get XP for combat in this game. Which is interesting considering that we've got XP for unlocking a thing. You know. Oh, we done it, buddy. We done it. But, yeah, that'd be interesting. Potion of minor endurance. And this. Did we speak to this guy? I don't think we did. That means empty now, right? 'Cause it's not green. Yeah. Caravana. Get todo yap. Caravan life doesn't agree with. Oh shit! All kinds of beasts, woods, and then you have the tribes. This cuts off really quickly, doesn't it? The thingy. I've travelled with Alderman before. He's never led any of us astray. I see more people on the roads these days looking for safety in towns and cities, it seems. I think we can change the speed of that though. But where? It's possibly somewhere, I just can't remember where. Yeah, it's not a big deal. It's one for quicker. I doesn't agree with you, does it? You look as raw as that merchant. You're Dan. There we go. I got that. A loop over dialogue, thank you. Now a caravana. Don't mind Alderman. This is as good place to camp as any. It's best not to wander alone, especially somewhere near the ruins. I suppose you wouldn't know much about Galfafans. They're mighty protected places like this. My profession is what they call a digital. What do they call it? Again, what do they call me? A scanner analyst, which means looking for illegal pirate links and things like that, marking them for takedown for things like television, film, and television, film. Has a beast in the wood, and then you have the tribes. So yeah, that's my profession currently. Making it harder for people to potentially find the latest episodes of their favourite shows and movies. So you can thank me later. That's the same dialogue. Alright, Benna. We don't look so good. Erdman was right to stop. Yeah. Got that purple icon there. That's the same dialogue as well. Let me know, guys, if the camera's too big a box. I'm not keen on cameras generally, but yeah. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. What can I say? Same dialogue.
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
Yeah. Hello. Potion of minor regeneration. Let me just see something. I want to see. I guess I'd have to go on the menus for that. Oh, examine. Here we go. Value 20 CP. Blue gem liquids are attributed with powers of recuperation, restoring energy and liveliness to weary or morose over a period of time. I don't do music though, buddy. We don't cover music. Only, well, I don't do that side anyway. I don't think they really do. I don't think they really do music. Only television and film. Someone else is doing your music, buddy. Music's pretty easy, don't you? Just download off YouTube, right? Get the YouTube downloader, download it off there. There's software that does it as well. And you know, not that I'm advocating such things. Just saying. This guy was selling things. Is there another Louis there? No. You see a man wearing his simple but mostly neat clothes. He's transfixed, however, by a ragged tear in the seam of his tunic. Alright, nah. We ain't gonna trouble your music, buddy. We ain't gonna trouble your synths.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
Go figure. He scratches one cheek with his knuckles. It's covered with uneven stubble, as if he hasn't quite gotten used to shaving on the road.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
Let's find out more about him, I guess.
I'm a trader, originally from the Adir Empire, but I've been trying to establish new business out here. Life on the road has brought some unexpected challenges, to be sure. And I'm sure you've noticed how prickly the locals can be. But we're here to make the most of things, right?
Indeed. Yeah, I know, buddy. I know you do them. I know you like them simps. I think you were saying you had some tracks or something to check out, right? So yeah, I'll remember to have a listen. Pick it up. Do you think these caravans are prickly? Watch out for those axe wielders. We may as well try, I guess. That's kind of funny though. Axe wielders. Let's go with that one. Might as well try and make the best. Exactly. Yep.
Something else you need?
Oh, he didn't speak
Looks
there.
like we're
so
settled for the night.
Yeah, I'm fine, bud. I'm fine. I'm gonna probably ditch the camera soon anyway. It'll be easier to narrate without the damn camera every second. I would like a brown outline, brown overlay for this one probably though, rather than the black, but the black kind of works. Tell me more about the Adir Empire. I think we have to read.
It's not as big as it used to be,
speaking.
but it's still big. The mainland is a continent northwest of here, but the colonies used to include Recapture and the Deerwood. About 150 years ago, Deerwood won its independence from the Empire, a fact our companions are quick to remind me of.
Mate. That's how listening to the game. Game audio in the headphones. Or earphones even. I can't listen to music and play the game at the same time and stream, buddy. That would be bad. Gives you a lopsided grin and nods at the other scattered caravanners. How'd you move all the way out here then?
Because it seemed friendlier than Recapture? My brothers took over the family mercantile business a few years ago, and there wasn't enough for me to do back home. I moved out to try and expand.
Here we go. Drywood is a former Adir colony, so it seemed like a good place to start. As much as I admire the Recaptureans' work ethic, they always struck me as a little fanatical. It's so weird in this game that you have some voice dialogue, and all of a sudden, no voice dialogue. I wonder if they've got all of the dialogue voiced in 2. Reasonable enough, I guess. Out here, I'm just taking it one day at a time. Let's see what he has. We ain't got no money though, have we? Oh. Those pop-ups are quick. Where's our money? 110. I don't know if we should purchase something at this point. I think we've got a bow already, it says there, equipped. So, you know. Let's take us to the war bar. Got me is 12 to 7, it's weaker. No, it's better. Wait. 12 to 17 or 15 to 23 of the war bar. Accuracy versus deflection. But yeah, I think there is JK, right? I think there's a setting in it to delay these tooltips and things. It's a bit quick, isn't it? Jeez. Yeah, we're gonna have to increase the delay on that, I think. That's what X. We get the war bow and sell our own bow, maybe. I don't know. It's a good idea at this point, though. Lockpicks would be a good idea, though. I think we'll buy those. Oh, they're 38 a piece. Well, we do have this to sell. Might help with the cost. Do it. Oh, where's she carrying it? Oh shit. What did I do? Cancel that. Ooh. Alright. Okay. We could have possibly bought the war bow, but I think the lockpicks will be more important at this stage, probably. And we've got some money still, which is quite nice. From that armor we found. What was the button again for? There we go. That one. Need to take her and lockpicks from her just in case. Don't trust her. So move to stash, move. Hold. There we go. Nice. I want her carrying our lockpicks just in case. She might steal them or something. Don't know how long she's in for. I don't think it's long though. Eventually. And walking with our lockpicks. Zoom out. Alright. I think we've checked all around. Just need to get these berries for our sickness now. Probably. Let's try this fast mode. We'll move a little bit quicker, see? My phone's making noise. Let me just check it. Need to delete this email as well. Because why not? Turn that phone over. And now we are left to our own devices. Who's that? It's Barthurst. He's a friend, isn't it?
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere. There's a grove nearby. Ought to have what you're looking for.
Okay.
There's a grove nearby.
Alright,
Ought to have what you're looking for.
We get it. We get it. It's about. So yeah, fast mode moves us a little bit quicker, which is handy when you don't have to potentially. Oh look, that was like a deer or something. Well, you don't have to worry potentially about getting murdered. Travelers maybe, or looters, or bandits. Bad sign anyway. You figure it. That guy's brown bread. Oh, we've got more lockpicks. This one's worse than what we have. We can sell it as well. Good find though. Corpse is cold to the touch and a ripe smell wafts from it. Putrid waves, dark. Oh wait there, I can read it from down there as well actually. Dark crusted bloodstain. Bare smirks. It's simple linen clothing. Oh, right. I want to do a thing. Let me get some food real quickly. Are we nearly 2 hours? Yeah, let me grab a little snack and we'll continue forth. And I can fiddle around in the sentence real quickly as well, so that I can play this tooltip thing as well. Right, so we'll take a 5, maybe 10 minutes. Yeah, guys, that's good. Yeah, a little bit of food, a little bit of fiddling, then back. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. Where's that damn button? Right, so yeah, 10 minutes. I'm grab some more rice and that and fill in them sentences and we'll be back. See if we can find more dead bodies to loot. I think there's a few on the screen there, so we're going to be getting some stuff. Get some more money going. Maybe we can get that war bow. The bow of warness. Teeth and body part lovers. Let's keep it moving and see what's going on through this door. And eye lovers as well. Oh shit. Oh shit.
What was that? Shit.
Alright, okay. Yeah, oops, sorry. Yeah. Alright, this guy looks like some kind of Hannibal Lecter dude with that haircut and everything, man. Entering exiting cover. Hold R1, enter cover when the cover icon is displayed. The cover icon figure will be displayed when you are facing a valid cover point, okay? Move alongside cover around corners with left stick. When near a corner, an arrow icon will be displayed. Move in the direction indicated using the left stick to round a corner without breaking cover. So there's the cover tutorial. Okay, let's see how we do with it. Right, we have to hold it down. Okay. Oh, turn the light off. Shit. How do I get round? Get round! I'm gonna get caught. I can't get round. Oh, shit, man. Well. Okay. Yeah. At least you got to see how he kills you. That was stupid, man. During cover set to R1 quick. I wouldn't go around the corner. It would not go around the corner, and I thought, shit, we got the flash, and that's stupid. Yeah. So, okay. That's the first death. When I first recorded, you know, the glitchy one, and I'll tell you when it's 100% blind again. Oh shit, again.
What was that? Shit.
That never happened. I never got killed. Alright, let's try this again. I didn't see nothing. That's alright, right there. Alright, we got it. Yes, you guys got to see death scenes, that's good, right? It's completely my intention. Wait, I think I have to tap. Cog.
Who the hell was that?
Oh boy. The cock is what he was. That's the guy that's doing all this bullshit, I'd say. Definitely. I'll get this rubbish. Who did you just kill? Gosh, he likes body parts, man. Shit.
Just like the search team member.
And also, it was quite funny. Obviously, when we died, the hell yeah, we seemed to glitch through the sofa, which was probably made things a little more comedic than they intended there. But such is life. Probably shouldn't have done that. And it continues. The weirdness continues. Now he's making like collage type things, probably with different body parts put together. Yeah. Does this open? No. No. Feels appropriate to.
Way out of here.
Feels appropriate to crouch at this point. That's a knife slot as well, isn't it? So we didn't. Not only did we not get a gun, we didn't even get a knife. That's a knife, yeah, and then gun holster. She didn't give us nothing, Kidman. All she gave us was a freaking walkie-talkie. Is that him? Admiring his work over there, I think. All she gave us was a walkie-talkie. I never saw that before, by the way. Wow, that's creepy. Yeah, it would be him because he went past us, didn't he? Shit, man. He's got like teleporting abilities as well, though. So that's something to take note of. And that's like a clock pendulum. So that's good. Now, if I remember rightly, I don't think we can go up here all the way. Can we? Oh, we can. Alright, it's not this floor yet. Let's check out what's going on over here. Oh shit, man. That was a freaking eyeball. I don't remember that shit. Or do I remember that shit and I just suppressed it from my memory? I don't think we can go down here, and to be honest with you, I'm completely okay with that fact. I don't want to go down there, to be honest. The phone's not going to ring again, is it? It's impossible. It's off the hook, so that's good. That pendulum's a little unnerving. Oh shit, man. That doesn't look good. Okay, I anticipated that was gonna happen. No one didn't get me, thankfully. Ah, wait a minute. There was another floor with that name, remember? Manuela Roberto. That's kind of weird. Is every floor kind of the same, but in different time spaces, maybe? I don't know. Let's open it up then, since it's the only foolish thing we can do. That's a lot of blood. Okay. It's enough blood to say, bloody hell. And more eyes. I feel like they're watching us. Shit, what's the problem? What is it? Someone going Chainsaw Massacre up in here or something. Okay, so that's X to climb over with the stick, that's fine. Aha. That's number 3. And a photo of another victim. Photograph of another victim. Oh, I didn't need to read that twice, did I really? This is a Mobius uniform, well lit and in focus. It looks like a gun was used to shoot him in the head. Is that the same guy? Right there. Is that still William Baker, you think? Or a different guy? Gosh, look at that first shot, though. He got the shot real good there, didn't he, the sick bastard? Bloody hell, all the spatter and everything. I wonder if they're gonna try and do some bullshit out here now. Probably. I think the last time I recorded that chair was moving all over the place. It looks like it's staying in one place this time. Maybe it was a glitch. I thought the chair was possessed or something, but yeah. Have we checked over here? Was that open before? We came from there. What's this then? Did we come over here? Was this open? I don't remember. Oh yeah, it was yeah, the eyeball thing. How can I forget? Yeah. That's a foot, that one. Bloody hell. Only thing we haven't seen is genitalia so far. He's covered about everywhere else. Yep, slip throats again. I can't even imagine what's in these. Or I can, I just don't want to. Yeah. And yeah, the hanging bodies and pendulum. Beautiful. Very lovely. And the teeth again, I don't want to be seeing it. Okay, is there anything over here? I think this is the cut-off point. Yeah, we can't go up here, but look at what's here. Do you really want to even go up here? Look at this crap. This is probably body parts and stuff, man. I ain't feeling that. So I'm kind of glad we can't go up there. We don't want to go up there anyway. We don't want none of that. I mean, really, on a real level, we just want to get out of it, to be fair, don't we? There's just no reason for us to be here whatsoever. This is not conducive to anything. Oh, shit. It's our friend. Okay, I think this is almost where I reached. The furthest I've reached before realizing the recording was shafted. Alright, change the setting. 1/3 of the mall of rice complete. So we'll munch in between. Alright. I was about to grab the mouse then. It's weird playing this in the pad. I mean, it works well, but it's just weird because I'm thinking I'll get the mouse out. Alright. Actually, let me just do this. Why the hell not? Is that save and save? Like a save. There we go. So I want to see. Just found a body here. You see this one already? Dog culture touch my friend. Yeah, I think we read this already. Simple linen clothing. We're in fast mode still. There's having random ass dead people here just chilling out. God knows how they met their demise. They're probably minding their own business in a mall of rice and all of a sudden, gone. I'd say what's the camera doing then? It wasn't logged on. Haven't got any further down, could we? I think it was blocked off, right? Yeah. Let's double check. I don't want to miss stuff. Or fallen lamp. Or lantern. Hello. Right caps. Little shrooms. Never have too many of those.
This is recent. Not good.
Footprints around the campfire are indistinct and may have been here for days or longer. There's still this person's wine or beer. Few foreigners have much kind to say about the beer in Drywood. Where locals prefer to indulge in narcotics, beer is still a staple of every inn, home, and drunken food. Feud even. Food? Fjord? Feud. There we go. We get there eventually. We'll take it. Probably sell it at worst. Much of a beer person myself, but I've got no problem selling it to those that like to partake. Why is the camera not following again? I think it would have been interesting if they used the if they utilized the PlayStation's touchpad more than just a map. Maybe if it was like done as a mouse, that'd have been interesting as well. I'm sure they tested it. Burned lady. Some more shrooms. More shrooms for your rooms. That is bad over there as well.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
That is dead thing here. Oh shit, what? Enemy. Didn't expect that. Shit. I need to do it. What do I need to do? There's our tutorial. There we go. Where's my beer? Yeah. Let him go in first. Hopefully he can distract. In fact, I may go backwards. I'm a bow person. What does she have as weapon? I'm not sure. Alright, so she wants to go in close. Here we go. Now I can attack. This is current things that's on me. Strange illness, -3 concentration, and -3 to fortitude. There's all my special abilities and such. No abilities there. There we go. Marked prey. Plus 20% damage against marked targets. Let's mark him. That will turn off the melee engage thing. And the attack thing. There we go. I saw a bit of vibration on the pad on the kill there. What is that? A wolf, yeah, but what about it? Oh, it's a hide. There we go. I'll set it to 2 seconds. Maybe I'll change it to 1.
This is it.
Wolf was trying to stop us from getting the berries. I dare he or her. Someone says you're a working man. Oh, a builder. Yeah? How is it you happen to come here? Made an error in repair, one of my buildings collapsed. Oh well. I learned my trade when times were good. Now they're hard, no one has needed me. Business partner ran off for my money and went into business for himself. All the people I fought with or had different ideas. Let's go with that one, in the middle. Some things just aren't in the stars. There's no change in it. Makes you wonder if the gods like putting us in situations that can't be resolved. Just see what we do. Liska breathes in her surroundings. It's been a long time since I've been this way. I always did like it. Lord Radrick's offer makes a girl think. I'll give him that. You're here to settle, like the rest of the lot. It's a hard offer to pass up. Just the offer basically of a new life with a home and everything else. So yeah. You won't find many offers like that in these parts, believe me. Got some big plans in store. I'm going to settle here and start a new life. I'm going to lay low here for a while, try not to draw too much attention to myself, getting filthy rich. Settle, I suppose. Well, who knows? Frederick pays well enough. Maybe we end up neighbours. Anyway, I'm wasting time here. Alderman, give me an earful. Let's be on our way. About yourself though. I've got simple needs. I like open skies and far horizons. I find work lets me live that way. My family wanders too. We started in Drywood, but my parents ended up in the Living Lands. I've got a brother in Ratu and another in Ede. My sister in Gilded Vale. She's the only real homebody. That's homebody. All my thing freaked out. Why are you here? Let's finish this real quick. My sister moved. Wait, Callista's sighs unevenly. Her eyes searched the ground at her feet. My sister moved out here some time back. She sent me a letter. She seemed worried. But that's how she always is. This time though, she asked me to come out. And that's got me a little worried. Understandable. I haven't seen her in ages. Been doing guide work in Maxtel. Well, Maxtel or whatever the hell you pronounce that thing. I'll do anything for her. She's a much better woman than me. So I'm here and we'll see. Alderman I've worked with before. He doesn't usually drive a route this way. But he's doing it for me. Okay, tell us about the Drywood then. Not much for history, but from what I know, it used to be part of the Ede Empire. Broke off after a war some years back. The locals here are feisty, and that's how they like it. I was just gonna say how I like it then. I've been out of touch, but I've been hearing weird kinds of things about it lately. People having trouble giving birth. I guess a lot of them. Been going on for years now, but somehow it's getting worse. With an uneasy tremor in her voice, she adds, I have to ask my sister more about it. Right, let's get back to camp, I guess. Let's, yeah, birthing issues. People are barren there, apparently, it seems. Yeah, let's see. You know, I wouldn't hold my breath that Sparfall's getting you water anytime soon. He does what he feels like, when he feels like it. We should check up on him first, slap him around a little. Stream's just down that way. Come, let's get you your water. I like her. This is good people. And we gained 170 experience. Yeah, this is the right way. I think. Does it have a marker? Necessarily.
What a surprise. Sparfall went hunting. At least he left the water skins. Come on.
Right. You crouch at the riverbank and dip your water skin into the cool water while Kaliska waits nearby. Is it Kalisa? I think it's Kalisa, isn't it? Keeping watch. As you rise, you notice her look up sharply towards the tree line. You've get an item quest. Full water skin. Added to stash. Out of the trees emerges Sparfall. One of the guides. Barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there is a strangeness to his gait. His stride wobbly as he moves toward you, belaboured breath.
Sparfall? Are you alright?
Whoa. Sparfall's toe catches on a rock, and he collapses forward in a heap. The feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders, like an enemy flag. What? Should I be saving?
Ambush!
What the? Shit! Elfian Hunter. Oh boy. Mummy. I need to get out. Right. Okay. I need to run back. Can't I set myself to move? Wait there. I'm going to change that setting about enemy spotted bit at the moment. Where is it? Take that one off. Now I can move. I'm gonna go over here. Fred is gonna go for him. And Lisa is gonna go for him. Let's hope for the best. Yeah! Right. Now, can you stack? I wonder if you can stack commands in this version. Should be able to. Why? Let's mark him. Mark to prey. You. And on pause. I think everyone's okay. Yeah, death. He's healthy. Oh, Fred, go. That's it.
Come on, we have to get back to camp.
Let's go back to the normal speed. And take all their shit. I've changed that speed now, it's too slow. take all. Is that what we just picked up? Why did I keep giving it to her? What does this do? Let's drop it. Shit. I'll move it to stash. Okay. Yeah. Right, stick down for stash. It's okay to go in my inventory, really. What did I do? Excellent. Oh shit. What did I do? Damn it. Alright. Shit, I don't think I can get it out of the stash from here. Ah! Alright. Yeah, save as well. Just in case. This ain't looking good though. I'm going that way. Wrong way. Oh shit. More scumbags. Right, mark to prey. And she can work on him. Actually, she'd be better with the shield guy, maybe? And then Fred can work on him. And then I will do our mark to prey on him. Oh, there's a third one out of nowhere. Whoa. Oh jeez. Better help her out. Hopefully Fred will survive. Come on. Injured. He's good. Go for him. There we go. There we go. Sheesh. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. That's gonna have to go to the stash, actually. I think. I'll take all of that. Oh boy. Oh, bloody dead. Jeez. Around you lie the massacred remains of the other travellers, peppered with arrows and knife hilts, splayed, bug-eyed and filthy. Kalisa puts the back of her left hand to her mouth, as if to ward away some poisonous venom, or vapour even. A handful of dark figures stands above the fallen, treading on limbs and backs of heads, jerking their axes from bodies as if half-split logs. One of them towering and severe, with a thick beard tasseled with knots, holds a wet blade at the neck of the man you recognise as Hiodan, the last of your caravan left standing. Lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life for a fight you will lose. Liminek. Have you done this? We have not trespassed, we merely wish to pass through. Didn't know what they did, but I didn't have anything to do with it. That's a scumbag one there. That's a hothead one there. You tried to kill us all either way. Why make it easy? It's a smart ass answer. Why have you done this? You have trespassed in places of which no mortal man is worthy. Your trespassers and plunderers all. And we will see this outrage avenged. So I say again, lay down your arms. I don't trust him. They mean to kill us all. Ah, boy. You don't listen to reason. We're not innocent in this way, you don't listen to reason. Only a fool attacks a weak enemy, while a stronger one yet lives. Your courage is a mask, and none of you has yet slain a true warrior. You can kill him, but you might as well be killing yourself. Rush the man before he can react. Down your weapon. If I put down my weapons, we're all dead. We're gonna try and rush before he can react. Let's see, let's see if we can do that. It's probably a bad idea. Might be the only way to save him. We've got mechanics, I think that's mechanic related. Let's see. He shoves it toward you. As he does so, the man breaks his blade against his torso, and screams and stumbles forward, a wide gash in his clothing beginning to bloom crimson. Man sets his feet to engage you, his axe raised. He's dead. We just killed him. He's got an injury, he's not dead. Alright. Let's send Fred in to try and help right away. Lisa can try this guy. Actually, she better do this. This guy, I don't know actually. I want 2 on him, that's a problem. Let's do that. Does she have any specials? Ah, she got knocked down. Right. They're doing knockdown. I think it's how do you stack attacks though? Can you stack it? Let's see. Let me see if it's got some. Chaining commands is helpful. So I hope they've got it. I'm not sure. Not sure if it's doable. I don't see an option. Oh jeez, they've got close. Right. I need Fred to help him. Let's do use our second knockdown. There we go. And what I'm gonna do, let's get back a bit. So that's the direction thing, facing thing with the L1. Must be a stack one. It's gotta be. That's one. Shit. The enemy lies supine on the ground, unable to rise. His companion is now silent among the other dead. His breath comes in wheezing. Fitful gasps. He looks not at you, but at the sky above you. Forgive us. Barely audible beneath his choked sighs, a whisper of wind stirs the air. At this, the man's eyes roll back as he closes them. Good. Good. The gods are just. A queer smile crosses his face. I am ready. The wind begins to swirl, whipping around the camp. Electric and volatile, you pend in pots and rattle in tents like an angry spirit. You feel it begin to seep beneath your skin. And where it pierces you, it feels as though it is rending you apart from within. Seated against a wagon wheel, amidst the howling maelstrom, slashed across chest and bow, Oderman's body stirs. With great effort he raises his sagging head. His eyes barely open. He looks directly at you.
Get inside! Run!
Oh boy. Didn't even get to grab him. Straining against a gale that threatens to pull you off your feet with every step. You set your hands on the warm folds of weathered rock, set about pulling yourself up the precipice. With a last burst of energy before your arms give out, you swing yourself up onto a ledge. Theoden trails behind, slowed by injury and delayed by early hesitation. As he nears the face of the rocks, one of the fallen attackers who had been feigned death lunges from Corhadon and topples him onto the rocky ground. Oh jeez. Restrained, Hadon lashes out against his fatigued assailant and struggles to break his hold. They are close to you. From your position, you'd have a good chance at hitting your mark. Let's fire the attacker. Fire at the attacker. Come on, we got our bow. We can do it. Your aim is true, and it hits. And the hit jars Hadon loose. There we go. Scumbag. Lurching to his feet, Hadon clambers up the base of the rocks. As he nears the top, however, the wind flares, pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. Oh boy. But diving out onto the hard rock, you manage to catch hold of it. Securing his other hand, you pull him with waning strength, and it feels as though your arms will be jerked from their sockets. They are just long enough for Hadon to set his feet and join you on the trembling ledge. Oh boy. There's a deep resonance to the swelling wind now. You feel it in the rocks beneath your feet and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances. As you dart beneath the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. Oh boy! Where's Kalisa gone as well? I wonder. Is everyone here? Everyone's here.
Was that?
A Bewick. Had to be.
Then we're lucky to be alive.
And we're the only ones.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside. Can you walk?
And his jaw tightens. He nods. Can we fix him up? Combat ability only. Second wind. No, we ain't got no healing stuff yet. Now, the only thing I want to know is how we stack, if we can. Stack commands.
Come on, we're not dying in this place.
Alright. Well, there better be a way out, or else we're boned. Low level of ruins has been blocked off by fallen rubble.
That should be far enough. But what now?
We look for another way out. Storm has to die sometime.
What about everyone else in our caravan? Lisa's lips press together and her chin rumbles. Her voice is faint. Who else got hold of them now? She looks up. Gods grant them a better luck in the next lives. I think we know who attacked us because it had the name in the description thingy, but we're lost nonetheless. Galfathans, those be the hut dwellers Odman warned you about. Look to be fangs of Galawan, who are the twitchiest of the lot. They go ruin to ruin, looking for fights with colonists. Poor Dimmer. I think he half expected this, once we lost the main road. Said we trespassed in the ruins. I don't believe that. Ottoman would never allow it. As much as the fangs are hotheads, dolphins don't attack without being provoked. Either they saw something and got the wrong idea, or she glances down the passage beyond. But there's looters in here with us. That's not something we need right now. So they might have mixed us up with them, possibly. Seems obvious what happened out there, but still. Checks her head. Windstorm. Of a kind of they only get in Galfath. That's the elven place. Not too many people live there though, or live through them though, so it's hard to know what's true. Galfin word is Biowick, or Biowick I think it was. For them it's the gods' way of reaping the souls of the land. They couldn't find their own way out, but they'll take a living soul as soon as a dead one. Still got yours? You don't seem too upset by all of this. This looks you in the eye. That boils our current running beneath her voice. Maybe you just don't know me enough to know what upset looks like. And maybe I've seen worse too. Seen worse and kept on walking. There's nothing else to be done. Because there's other people you care about who still need you. It's one way to look at things. Okay, let's get out. Iden takes a step forward and his knee buckles, and before anyone can catch him, he stumbles to the ground, his cheek striking time-worn cobble's elbow. On unsteady legs, he claws his way up to the wall and back to his feet, but his stance is shaky like a sailor walking on land after a time at sea.
Could we maybe stay here and rest a few hours? I've lost some blood. It seems quiet off to the left. Might be a place to rest there.
And we've gained camping supplies. Right.
I hate to say this, but we can't afford to stay put. Those Glonfathans were riled about something. Could be we got company in here. Looters will be armed and ready to kill, and there's probably a lot of them. We can't be caught sleeping in their beds.
She makes a good point as well.
Please, I just need to lie down for a while. Then we can move as fast as you want.
We'll probably end up dead, resting out.
Maybe you didn't hear me. We are gonna die in here if we don't get moving and get this place figured out before the looters come back. We've either gotta find the exit or a damn good place to hide.
Shit, I didn't even save. I think she's right though, we can't rest yet. Oh jeez. At the same time though, if we pressed on and he died, that would suck as well. But if we all rest, we're going to end up dead as well. If we let him rest solo, one of us can stay up. Let's do that.
This will be the end of us. No offense, but there's people out there I'd much rather die for.
Thank you. Thank you.
I bet you better do it quickly, bro. You said on the left here. Left or the right? I don't know. We're meant to rest.
Someone else has been here. We should move.
See if they left anything useful behind.
Different points of views. Oh, we've got camping supplies. What's that thing? Hammer and chisel. Simple iron and hammer and chisel useful for chipping away at hard surfaces, particularly ones that display structural weakness. And a mace. Yeah, do some work with the inventory. He's fine with his daggers, I guess. Just wish we could do something for his condition. See if we can make a second setup here. Oh, I don't want to do that. I'm not ready. What am I doing? That's what I want. And quick items, there we go. Six, same thing. Seven. Same thing as well there. What's that? Wolf hide. And what's this one say? 5 Worcester. Okay. Alright, good time to save. Now, how would we rest? It's like a reasonable place to test a rest. Damage reduction, what? Damage reduction. What? Oh, right, I see. This is new. Received. Big damage reduction. I think we need the stash actually. Let's go. Hopefully we ain't gonna find he's just dead. What? Odin! Everything I saved. Why is she dead?
By the gods, that's better. I think I'm ready to find a way out.
Why is she dead? Mountain desperation.
Damn her. She took all our water.
Oh wait there, what the hell? She made it out of here. I'm intrigued. Is it either you lose him or her? I'm intrigued now. I don't think you can have both of them alive here. Let's see. Interesting. I think someone's got to die. At the least. In all honesty, it's definitely a 50-50 kind of like situation. Do you continue moving? Knowing that you should scope out the area a little bit first before he's going to have a rest, or do you worry about him just flat out dropping dead?
Was that?
Right.
I'll be awake.
Then we're
the...
We can't stay.
Let me see.
We look for another way out. Storm has to...
Make sure we got all the dialogue in again.
Could we maybe stay here and rest a few...
I hate to say this, but we can't afford...
Please!
Maybe you didn't hear me. We are gonna die in here.
I'll do my best.
So I think he's just gonna die instead, basically. I wonder if it's just a case of the resting initiates it. I'm not even sure. Really not sure. It's not random generated on the, or at least not on the load anyway. I'm thinking irrespective you rest, he's dead. She's dead. Oh, did it say dead? I think it said dead, right? On the bottom right, I think it said dead. Alright, we'll test a few things out here. Let's see what this is saying here. I think if we rest again, she's gonna be dead or gone or whatever the hell it said. A new save file again. Let's see. Test this out here. Yeah, see, it tells you at the bottom right there, it says dead. It says dead.
Damn her. She took all our water.
It definitely said dead there.
They'll never know I'm here.
Let me see, how do you see that log thing? Like fully. Pretty sure it says she was dead. Yeah, it's not meant to say that, I think. But we've seen it. There we go. Alright. The hell? I don't think you can rest, basically. I don't think you can rest. Yeah, it's unintentional, right? It's unintentional. Definitely an unintentional spoiler. It's allowing us that this unintentional spoiler is allowing us to cheat by trying to keep her alive by potentially not resting. Oh, why is the game paused? Well, okay, no resting, and let's see if that does any difference for us. Or if it's pretty much preordained that she dies.
Stay quiet.
There's a dude there. Here we go. Should have tanks in front, if possible. See what's up here. Let's see. See if a little bit of safe scuzzing and cheating can help us keep people alive. I think that's an enemy, for sure. It's my attack. It's definitely an enemy, I think. I never remember Zerups being friendly. Ever. Oops, wrong one.
I'll take a peek.
Dead dude. It's formation is not quite the way I was expecting it to be. Check something. Oh, wait there. I think I know what it is I'm doing wrong. I'm going to go into... Oops. Need to go... That one, I think. That's the one. There we go. That's better. That's got a lot of stuff. Add to journal. Oh, I think I'm too far away to grab the stuff. Oh, I'm too full. Oh, wait there. It's 13 damage. 18 to 18. Stash that. No. Yeah, 3 hours, still playing. Why not? Why not, buddy? Still into the stash. Alright, now I should be able to grab this stuff. Oh, crossbow, handy. We in stealth still?
I'll take a peek.
Yeah, it's all good, fella. Not every game's gonna have...
Wait, do you hear that?
loads of people and all the rest of it. Depends on what you're playing and when you're playing it and all the rest of it. So it's all good. Doesn't matter. May switch it up soon in a moment. Never know. Let's get out of here first. We hit the 3 hours anyway. What do I want? I want to check the journal thing. Let's see. Examine. This small folio is torn in several places, or in several places, yeah. Then blood is soaked in several of the sheets. One later entry is still legible, however. I can't believe my luck. A few rounds of dice and I've got my hands on a genuine Engwithen artifact. Ah, here we go. The fellow who had it said it was pretty nothing. It was a pretty nothing. As far as he's concerned, he's not willing to go digging in some ruins, but if he's right about this gem leading to a hidden treasure, that's worth sneaking past a few painted elves. I'll head to Gantlis in the morning, and then it's just a matter of finding this relief he was talking about. Those are looters. It's got our whole camp killed, no doubt. Not sure which is the right way, wrong way, or what. And save again. I'm trying to explore all of the place, but it's tricky. Oh shit!
Look at the tiles.
Look suspicious.
What are those
Let's
symbols?
be careful.
Oh boy. Ah. Discover some traps.
Something.
Alright, that helps us figure out how to get across there. His ability to discover traps. Let's see what else is down here then. Oh shit, shit. Doesn't look good. It's pretty bad. Save skulls again. Jeez. What's that? Definitely bad, it's red. See if we can get the initiative again. Oh, that's Scald Wolf. That's all it is. Hope it's not a whole bunch of... Oh shit. Oh, wasn't too bad.
Easy does it.
Stash it. This looks weak, could be a shortcut. Ah, that's how we would get around the trapped floor, puzzle floor. Track runs along this wall from floor to ceiling. A light gust of air passes through it. Push the wall, use a hammer and chisel to weaken the wall. Set to work, cracks lengthen and widen with your efforts. It causes more tax than you expected. Sweat beads from your forehead and your muscles begin to ache. Continue. Of several long moments, you begin to see light on the other side. One final tap, several blocks of stone shift and tumble loose, clearing a gap just wide enough to pass through. Alright, was our hammer and chisel gone?
They'll never know I'm here.
I could scout ahead, see what's around the corner.
He doesn't sound good.
Fresh air
like
in
there's
here.
a draft coming
I think
through
we
that
found
wall.
an exit.
I don't
Sounds
hear
like the
any
storm
sign of
path,
that
too.
storm either.
Stop talking at once! Oh shit, spiders. Freaking spiders, bro. Oh. Oh. Couple of scumbags. I don't think there's anything there. Because again, this game, I don't think this game rewards XP for fighting, if I remember rightly. I'm just checking. Yeah, so there's nothing for killing. So there's no point actually us bothering these guys. I don't think there's an exit there or anything either. Just mobs. Sneak past him. And Scuzz save again. Shit, I didn't get the initiative this time. Pressing the wrong things. Well, we're doing okay. Fights wise, so far. It's the other side of the trap.
Stay quiet.
Worth the look.
I don't know if he gets any experience for... They're all trapped. Experience for busting these off. Let me see if he can. Oh, for the bestiary. Oh, for enemies that's new. Then, let me see. Ah, oh, I see. So you kind of do get XP then. But once you've fought those enemies enough, maybe when the bestiary is full, you don't get nothing else, I'm guessing. Alright, cheers. Hey, Court, what's up, man? Let me see if we get anything for this. That menu's in the wrong place. I can't see.
Look.
Right there. Instagram, okay, cheers for that. I don't use it much, but thanks though. Appreciate it. The Insta cracks. This thing's kind of weird. I feel like I'm... Alright, that's right. Can't tell if we get anything from doing this. 15 XP, yeah. Assuming he's going to be alive to enjoy it. Just don't know with this game at the moment. Not that I can remember.
Look.
Probably need to change that pause on the trap detector thing every second. Should be on one trap and then that's it, not every single one. If that's the case. I actually see it there. In an object showing defense weapon, evade life, or endurance, character death. Oh, maybe it's ingrained. I don't know.
Found something.
Oh, hidden object, yeah. That makes sense. I'll have to turn off that. This, yeah, wait a minute. Hidden object or trap, yeah, as it says. Good spot, good spot. Turn that off for a second, it's too much.
Found something.
It's like every block is a trap. I think you had to potentially step in them in the right order. Oh, he's getting a bunch of XP. Solo XP. What it's worth. I think would have had to... Oh no, they're all red. So we need to add some information to be able to cross it without the chisel. That's a legit thing. Alright, let me save again. Holy moly. It's a big ass area.
I'll be quiet.
Symbol of interwoven rings is inscribed on the pillar, and lit brazier sits at its base. It could be lit if you had the means. Use your torch. No, I ain't gonna do that yet. To scout up ahead with our rogueness. This mural must be ancient yet. The colours are still bright and vivid. It shows a progression, procession of the Engwithens from key races, elf, woodland, dwarf, and humans. They walk among pillars, similar to the ones that span this chamber. Each one topped with a flame, so we have to do it in order of this, it looks like. That'd be my guess. Alright, there's enemy there. Alright, so we want to light these in the right order when the time comes. Got that going on there. I guess
I'll be quiet.
Guess we gotta see if we can take them enemies down and get some more XP. Without the beastery entry thing.
They'll never know I'm here.
Do I need the scuzz again? Yeah, scuzz again. Or someone drops dead randomly. Let's see if we can hit these guys. Shh. Indeed. Shh. There's two of these guys here. If we approach this one first, we might not draw aggro from the other one. Actually, if I can start the attack with a good bow shot, might help. Multi-select. Wait a Right. Now I'm gonna attack. Hopefully it draws only him, not his boyfriend there. Oh, it did. That didn't really work out. Not too bad. These two progress up. What air. What it's worth. Let's put it in the
I'll be quiet.
Stash.
Shh.
Health is okay at the moment. I don't know. I think it's okay.
I'll be quiet.
Did we go up here yet? No. Right. In this game as well, because if you attack things that are like way too high. Oh shit! It's kind of big. Alright, I think that's going to come in pack as well. I already saved, so let's see how this goes. Oh boy. Get a 20% damage. Ooh, he looked worse than he was. Alright, stash that again. Shh. Bats as large as chickens are. Strung in the web. What do we have here? Oh, there's an exit here. Look. Bloodstone. Concentration here, dark stone, often in deep green, but the presence of pockets of iron or red jasper resembling blood spatter gives stone its name as well as its value. A rapier. Again, stash. So we could just exit out this way, with everyone potentially alive so far. Helmets come in many forms, from the humble padded cap to the fully enclosed steel great helms. Different cultures tend toward different styles of helmets, but outside of regimented armies, the type of helmet an individual wears often comes down to personal preference. Doesn't seem to have any damage reduction either. And gets cosmetic. Ooh. Hello. Taking those. So yeah, sneaking as well activates things like checking for traps and such, hence why we do it. And you can do fast mode to mitigate the slower speed. Let me save again. I don't know if I want to go and try this tunnel of doom. These things need to be lit. We may. Once we complete it in here, I'm gonna probably eat something and then, well, maybe switch up for the end of the night. We'll see. This will be earlier today because it's back to the workaroo. Let me see what's going on there. A symbol of patterned circle. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to see the different names. Wait there. Oh, everything's just lighting up now. And this is wrong. It's meant to be a certain order. I didn't mean to do that at all. So I'm gonna die now. Did not mean to do that. I don't know how we will be able to tell one from the other actually though. Just looking at this. It's not really helpful. I think that's definitely where that's wrong. That is wrong. Might as well see it out. See what that does. Don't think it's right though. Right. Ow! That damage, I swear. Right, Fred's just doing his thing, it's alright.
I'll take a peek.
Stash. Maybe loading up though. I wanted to do that a bit differently, that whole brazier thing. What's that muck on the walls? Vicious and oily, this muck clings to anything it touches. And you can't even change it once you've done it. So like, I don't know. You can see the order, but again, can't match the symbols with what we're seeing there. No way. Hands at the bottom are like hands of death. I know, man. Maybe you weren't meant to mess with that. She could do with a heal. Oh wait, now it's got some vicious slick of something dark and tartar like runs down the wall. Shapes and bulges in the ooze suggest that something lies beneath it, but you can't tell what. Use water skin to clear the ooze off. Oh boy. Save scars in time. Rinse the ooze away, revealing an intricate relief of a man's face. Sunburst surrounding it has chipped away in places. The details of his head, from the tight curls of hair to the ridges of his pointed ears, still showcase remarkable craftsmanship. One eye socket is empty, a gem fills the other. We lost our wart skin, by the way, or the full wart skin. Place the gem in the eye socket. Oh boy. Let's see what happens, guys. Let's see the death scene. And the chamber begins to rumble, stray rocks dancing across the tile floor. Finally, a large section of the wall gives way. Young Griffin relief gem. What?
Be quiet.
That all it is a blob. Oh wait. Something else in it. Might be worth the time.
Found something.
Doing alright, it seems, apart from probably some mistakes. Over there. Ooh. Amethyst. Adra. It's not got much value. Those semi-precious stones often cut more intricately than other gems. Well, I guess we really are looters now. Oh, this is something though. Minor clock of protection. Fortitude +5, reflex +5, will +5. Ooh. Shit, yeah. I'll be taking that. Why is it I just the stash and I switched it around? Shit, now I ain't got it. Can't put it on, it's in the stash. Oh, no, it's not. The jewelry went into the stash automatically, but this didn't. That's awesome, that is. Capes and cloaks can be worn for protection from the elements and from prying eyes alike. Many are woven with spells to provide additional defense or abilities. That is massively crazy clog. That's a big deal. That's gonna push a lot of our stats up. That's mad. Did we? I don't know if it matters, but oh, let me do that. Did we examine this in this save? I don't know.
Easy does it.
Alright. Well, got some sexy loot. just in case they try and give us any work in the committee. I don't know if we had to do this or not, or if this is just done wrong and it's forever screwed. What game we playing? Corey, we're playing Pillars of Eternity. Sorry, just saw it now. Was fixated on trying to keep us alive. We've been down there already. I think that's everywhere and everything. We found that gem from some hidden crevice as well. Right. Those are save slots the way. Wait. Oh, we made it out. In roughly one piece. Without anyone dead so far. Alright, 30 XP. We may switch it up in a bit. Four figures stand before an otherworldly apparatus, an ancient structure of chiseled adra and metallic veins, ominous and lumin like a silent observer. Standing motionless in their midst is what appears to be a human body, colourless as stone or ash. Other figures gaze upon it, upon it in what might be a contemplation. From your vantage point, you are well obscured from their view. That's good to know. At least they can't see us, hopefully. And the figure closest to the machine stands out among them. A thick grey beard frames face otherwise hidden beneath a metallic mask. His faded robes are embroidered with a runic language, unlike anything you've ever seen. And he wears a strange black headdress with two protrusions that jut out like the wings of some malevolent creature.
Oathbinder, bear witness, and see this man has kept his word true to his last breath, full to his blood's last drop. Guide his soul, queen that was, and regard it among your favored. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key be his absolution. May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the book.
Doesn't sound good to me.
Your brother has done his part, and you have seen the power of his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation from the rest of you. In the sight of the queen that was, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of her memory that is without flaw? Step forth, and be assured of the great worth of your life's course.
Want to become statues? I don't know. Oh boy. So is that some cult shit going on? What? It's best we stay well away. Oh, vibration. For an instant, the apparatus goes quiet and the air is still. Then all at once, it erupts with a concussive surge. Light floods your vision and you are knocked to the ground. Your head snaps back as you land, and the pain wells into the back of your skull, washing your last thoughts away into a black, unconscious void. You open your eyes to a different place. Another time, you stand in a circular room, grand and doomed, its walls lined with adra and trimmed with copper. The style is ancient, but the chamber is unwavered. At the far end, a great pillar of adra pierces the floor from below, its shimmer and texture giving the illusion of boundless depth. Encircling the pillar is an apparatus much like the one you have just seen, but immense and multifaceted and entwined. Your thoughts are yours and not yours. They seem to exist before you think them, and they are all questions. Pressing questions, troubling questions, questions that must be answered, or. At the base of the pillar now, you see a man with a thick grey beard and ceremonial robe, crowned with a strange ornamental headdress. You know this man. You are walking towards him, now at a pace that is hurried while trying not to appear so. You have something you want to ask him, one question above all, and the question spins madly in your mind. Oh shit, even Fred's on the ground. Oh, Fred's up. You awaken to find your malaise has broken, only to be replaced with something far more concerning. Faint whispers of audible at the edge of your heart, your hearing, like a ringing in your ears that does not subside. Movement fits through your periphery, but when you turn to look, you can see no sign of whatever it was. You find your gaze regularly darting this way and that. An involuntary paranoid tick. If this is a sickness, it may be dangerous to go without treatment for long. The figures at the machine stand frozen in place, flesh and blood, placed by cinders and ash. The man who led them is nowhere near to be seen. Idon and Kaliska lie, body on uneven cobbles. Their bodies twisted, unnatural, near death. Ah, shit. Damn it, yeah, God, they die, don't they? Son of a bitch. You are alone and far from help. Gilded Veil may be your best hope of receiving treatment before things get worse. They're freaking dead. After all that, you can't even save them anyway. Now we're having to loot their body like a scumbag. Or stash all their stuff. Actually, no. I want to take this. Oh, stash it actually. It would be fine. Let's just stash it. Just stash it all. Ah, jeez. All these sounds as well. What's this? Interact. Oh. Might be a good cliffhanger to end on. Lost all our damn companions. Got level up to spend. That machine's killed all of them. We don't know what the hell's going on. And only Fred survived along with us. That's a good first episode, I think. Is that 3 hours? 3 hours and 30? Yeah. So, I'm gonna munch some food of some kind. I'm not sure if I'm gonna. Where's that sandwich? I had a sandwich here. I'm not sure if I ate a sandwich or if I ate dinner. I'm not sure. Maybe back with something else. Who knows? Let's see what happens. Just trying a few different things. Mixing it up a bit. As we've been doing the last few days. And, it's a good start. The controls work very well with the control pad. Apart from stacking, I don't know how to stack commands in this yet, so I'll have to try and maybe remember to research that, see if we can stack our attacks and actions. It's real good on the big ass screen as well. Quite nice. It'll be a fun time. Proper old school party RPG. That's what the world needs more of. But anyway. Oh, I got belch. Oh, pardon me. Anyway, but for now, guys, I'll do for this one. And I ain't got a lot of time today because early one in the morning, but we'll see if we can squeeze another one in. And we'll see what happens. Let's keep them notifications on, and yeah, you'll know if anything is going down. But thanks so much for the moment, and catch you either in a moment or tomorrow, possibly, or the day after that one, possibly. Or maybe today, or maybe Thursday, or... well, we'll see. Oh, I better save as well.